everyone, and welcome to the Something in Mimosas podcast, a show where we share powerful life lessons, a few laughs, and empower women while sipping on mimosas. Now, grab some orange juice and champagne and welcome your host, Gail Dudley.
What's up, everyone? This is Gail Dudley with your Something and Mimosas. Welcome to my podcast. We talk about something because for our topics, it could be anything and everything. And we talk about mimosas because we're always doing it with mimosas. So let's start with that mimosa recipe, why don't we? Today, we're just talking about a traditional orange juice and champagne or sparkling cider mimosa. You know the deal. You fill up your glass with half or a little bit more than half of the orange juice. You top it off with either champagne or you could do sparkling cider. If you want to do something a little bit different, you just add a spice or a slice or a pinch of pineapple. There you have it, something so easy breezy as we call it, but it is still fabulous. It is still delicious and it's still soothing. So go ahead and grab your mimosa, put your feet up, sit down in your favorite place and listen to today's podcast. Today is just me, and I want to talk about the topic, do you? In my coaching, I have been dealing with so many different people who share that they become very discouraged because when they're doing what they're doing, they have the naysayers that come along. So this is what I want to say. I want to start off today's podcast by saying these words. Do not alter who you are because someone isn't pleased with what you are doing. I'll say that again. Do not alter, or I can say it this way, never alter who you are because someone isn't pleased with what you are doing. Don't do it. Don't allow other people to project onto you their fears of doing what it is they want or desire to do. If you're doing it, sister, keep doing it. If you're doing it, brother, keep doing it. Never alter who you are because someone else isn't pleased with what you are doing. So let me give you some steps. And this is, I put this together after talking to so many people this past year they have either changed or stopped doing what they are or were doing because of people not, and here's my air quotes, feeling what they were doing. Well, they don't need to feel it in the first place. It's your vision. It's your plan. It's your desire. It's your business. So what if they're not feeling it? If you are, I'm here to encourage you to keep doing it. And remember, God will perfect everything that concerns your life. So let's just talk a little bit about beating the odds. So for so many people, they're saying, but I'm tired of failing. I'm tired of the naysayers. I'm tired of feeling beat down. I'm ready to throw in the towel. Today, I want to encourage you to do you and to change that narrative. Again, never, ever, ever alter who you are because someone isn't pleased with what you are doing. So if you have your pen and paper or you have your memo on your smartphone or your tablet, or you have your laptop open, let's get started. Number one, I want you to self-motivate. I want you to motivate yourself. Hear me, you are the only one standing between you and what you desire. You are the only person standing between you and what you desire. So I want you to do a self-evaluation. What is it that's preventing you from moving forward? Is it your schedule? And I want you to be honest about this. Is it your schedule? Is it your life situation? Is it finances? Is it that you're not sure of what it is you want to do? Is it that you get started with things and you become bored? What is it? Identify that it. And I want you to begin to motivate yourself. Again, you are the only one standing between you and what you desire, not the naysayers, not those who want to prevent you from doing what it is you want to do. It is you. So let's start with the schedule. Open up your schedule. Again, probably by now everybody's on the electronic schedule. Personally, I still use a papers planner. Why? Because I have lost my scheduled days one too many time on the electronic planner. So I still use a backup. I still do it on my computer, but I also have a backup. I have a handwritten calendar. So I want you to look at the days. And if you have that calendar, open it up now or do it later. I want you to look at your days. I want you to look and see where you may have the widest opening, even if it's a Sunday morning or a Sunday afternoon, even if it's a Saturday night, even if it's a Monday morning. So just look and see where you may have some time. Identify that time and then block it out in a brand new color. For me, my colors that I block out are orange. So I use either orange post-it note or I use an orange marker. And I write across that Gail's time. That is the time I use to write down my thoughts, to write down my plans, to write down my vision. I'm sitting there putting together what I call a faith portrait, and that's faith, Faith portrait, where I put down what I'm going to walk out by faith and not by sight. So I write those things in there. If I have pictures, and yes, I still go old school, I will cut out a small picture out of a magazine and I will post it on the planner. That's what I'm going to do that week. So look at your schedule, see where you have some openings. Now, if it is a fear factor, you need to ask yourself, why am I afraid to do this? I'm still at motivating self. Ask yourself, why am I afraid to do this? What is preventing me from doing these things that I really want to do? Identify that thing. Identify it. If it's life situations, identify it. Some people may say, well, it's health challenges. I'm having health challenges. Okay, well, identify the health challenges and then ask yourself, how can I still do this thing that I desire, although I have these health challenges? How can I do them differently? Some of you may say, well, I don't have the financial backing. I don't have the finances that I need to do it. Okay, so look at the bigger picture and then break that bigger picture down into smaller images. And then start with the smallest one and build up. Also, ask yourself, what do you need to give up? Do you need to give up that $5 coffee at least 3 times a week? Instead of having coffee 7 times a week, you're having it 4 times a week. And then taking the money, so that's 5 times 3, that's $15. Take that $15, put it in a small account or put it in an envelope and say, this is what's going to help me do those things I want to do. I'm not just talking about a business. I'm talking about maybe it's a sport you want to do. Maybe it's something you want to buy. Maybe it's a hobby you want to take up. Whatever that is, motivate yourself. Again, you are the only one standing between you and what you desire. Number 2, you have to simply move beyond your dream. So it's not just about having a dream, it's about doing more. So we got to put that list together with dates and then set out times that you're going to accomplish it. And this kind of like piggybacks on number 1. So you have a dream. Okay, now it's time for you to act out that dream. So now it's time for you to live through that dream. So put your list together. It doesn't matter if you take up 20 pages of a list. Put a list together and then start putting dates beside it. Now, some call it a bucket list, some call it a to-do list, some call it a goal list. But I want you to look at it as a list of, I'm going to accomplish these things. For this month, for the month of February, Black History Month, there's 28 days. And I started this month out by saying that I was going to exercise every day for 28 days. I was going to make a commitment to make a life change with my body and my health. In doing so, halfway through, I love the rowing machine. I strained my back. So, does that mean I'm going to just give up everything? Absolutely not. It means, okay, what else do I need to do? Do I need to walk in place? Do I need to do some hand weights? What else do I need to do to accomplish my goal? Is it just about exercising? No, we heard from Nawana in the podcast earlier that weight is just a number. There's other things that we can accomplish, and there's other ways that we can do it. So we have to start somewhere. So I start looking at what I'm eating. I start cutting back on the sugar. I start making sure that I'm eating my fruits and my vegetables, and I'm walking in place. Even at this broadcast, my back is killing me, but I'm not going to stop. So make out your list and give yourself a date and know what it is you need to do. And make sure you're always revisiting that list and putting down the dates that you accomplish those tasks. If there's something without a date, make that your next thing you're going to set out to do and give yourself the time to do it. Y'all have expectations that are attainable, not expectations that are going to cause you some sort of depression because you did not accomplish it. Number 3, I want you to get ready to flesh out your craft, and then I want you to flourish in your craft. So, on one hand, I want you to flesh it out, and on the other hand, I want you to flourish in that. And that can be something personal, it could be a business, it could be a ministry, it could be a nonprofit, it could be whatever it is you want. So, here's your assignment. Yep, today I'm giving you an assignment. Okay, y'all, do not allow your reflections of past wounds or rejections deter you from moving forward. Okay, do not allow your reflections of past wounds or rejections to deter your forward motion. I'll say that again. Do not allow your reflections of past wounds or rejections to deter your forward motion. Don't allow that. So here's the homework I want you to do. And I really want to see this from you all. I'm using this as a coaching session for those of you who are out there tuning in today or whenever you are tuning in. I want you to submit those things to me. Yep, I want you to send those to my email address, which is info, that's INFO, the period sign, Gail Dudley, that's GAIL, D as in David, U, D as in David, LEY at gmail.com. If you're bold enough, send me that one thing that you're working on. And let me know, give me some dates of what you're trying to do. And I'm going to send you back some information. I'm not selling you anything. I'm giving you some free advice. And if it's something you've been wanting to work on, do not let this opportunity pass you by. Now, this opportunity is going to remain open until the end of this month. So you have until 11:59 p.m. on February the 28th to send me that email for me to respond back to you. Again, this opportunity ends on February the 28th, 2021 at 11:59 p.m. All right, y'all, beating the odds mean you surrender. You have overcame a situation when you were when you were likely not into it. Okay. So it's like, really, I'm beating these odds here. I'm overcoming the situation. I am not going to allow someone else to alter who I am because they're not pleased with what it is that I'm doing. You know, that's the world's way when we want to throw in the towel, when people want to mimic or dictate to us what they would have us to do. And I'm saying, nope, you need to go beyond that. Whatever you have, whatever and whoever you are, wherever you are, understand that you can make it through anything in the one who makes you who you are. Whatever you have, wherever you are, you can make it through anything. Never allow someone else to alter who you are because they are not pleased with what you are doing. Remember, God will perfect everything that concerns your life. I want you to look at Isaiah 43, verse 19. Yes, I'm giving you some scriptures today. It says, "Behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth. Shall ye not know it?" What new thing is God doing in you? For now it will spring forth. Don't you know it? So if there's something that's stirring on the inside of you, if it's something that you continue to think about, if it's something that every now and then it comes back to your vision, it's time for you to beat the odds and do that thing. You got to do you. Stop allowing other people to project onto you what their issues are and do what God's called you to do in this season. The other one is Psalms 139, verses 13 and 14. "For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I will praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well." I want you to know how well you have been knitted together. God uniquely designed you. You have a purpose. You have a calling on your life. My question is, what are you going to do about it? And remember, do not alter who you are because someone isn't pleased with what you are doing. Usually they're not pleased with what you are doing because they want to do something, but they don't know how to do it. And because of their fear, because of their concerns, because they're not moving forward into all that God has for them, they are more comfortable to keep you where you are before you launch in to what God has for you. All right, y'all, this is Gail Dudley with Something in Mimosas. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, don't miss that offer. Don't miss that offer. That's an offer where you have a free opportunity to send me what it is you're working on for me to look at it. You have until February the 28th, 2021 at 11:59 p.m. to send that to me, and I will get those back out to you between 7 and 10 days. Don't miss this opportunity to get that in. Hey, remember to follow my YouTube channel. When you go there, please subscribe. That is www.youtube.com/Gail Dudley. That is GAIL, D as in David, U, D as in David, LEY. Also, the month of March, every Wednesday in the month of March, I'm going to be doing a 90-minute webinar for those who are interested in becoming a self-publisher, a self-publishing author, freelance writer. It is a fabulous opportunity. Please just email me and say, "Hey, I want in." I will send you that information on how you can register for that opportunity. And don't forget to check out my website, www.gaildudley.com. Again, that's GAIL, D as in David, U, D as in David, LEY.com. And please join us Monday through Friday on News in Motion, 7:25 a.m. Eastern Time. It's a live broadcast on Facebook. It is facebook.com/News in Motion. We are a family that we have built. And if you aren't awake at that hour or you want to join later, you can check it out on my YouTube channel. And then we moved our Sunday devotional to Friday afternoons now. Friday afternoons at 1:00, and that's on the YouTube channel as well. All right, y'all, you make it a great day, make it a great week, and enjoy that mimosa. I'm out. Remember, until next time, this is Gail Dudley with your Something and Mimosa. Until then, be well and continue to make moves.
Thank you for joining us on the Something and Mimosas podcast. And don't forget to come back next week. For more Something and Mimosas, follow Gail on Instagram at Gail Dudley, subscribe to Gail's YouTube, or visit us at gaildudley.com.